Okay, we're at Anna LaBerge. My father passed this morning. We called the Ganawagi ambulance. They came and got him. We brought him to the hospital in Chattagee, Anna LaBerge, to have him declared dead because you gotta have people declared dead. Anyways, he's supposed to be buried today by sunset because he died earlier this morning. But there's a problem arising here, is that the bureaucracy of Anna LaBerge is saying that they're not going to release him if we send him in to get declared dead. That only one way they could release him is if a funeral home or a funeral home or a mortuary, something like that, comes to get his body. Now we call Poisson to see if they could come and get him, but they say they don't do that. It's got to be the whole the whole funeral, all of that. So right now we're waiting on a call back from Poissons to see if they can come pick him up. If not, then we can't send his body into the hospital to have him declared dead, because the hospital administrator was just here talking to us and explaining his legal aspects, that no, they can't do this, can't do that. So here we are, in this day and age, that a Mohawk, a Ganyagahaga, cannot, because of bureaucracy, be buried in the way of our customs. That there's bureaucracy of this hospital, there's bureaucracy, government bullshit that's standing in the way preventing this. So what's going to happen once we get a call from Poisson? Unless they tell us that they can come and get him, then we're just going to drive up here. I'm going to put his body in the back of the car and we're going to drive him home. Afterwards, there's going to be legal problems. There's going to be legal problems, say like with, like will and banking and all that kind of shit. Social insurance, all that kind of stuff. There's going to be those legal problems. But I don't give a flying you-know-what about those legal problems. What's going to happen is that he is going to be buried today before sunset. I can see that there's a possibility that when I put him in the car to bring him home, that there's going to be cops involved. That there's going to be probably a police action to actually prevent me from burying my father today. And it could get ugly, because no matter what, he's going to be buried today. Anyways, this is the ridiculousness of what we have to deal with. Not only in life, all the way through life, did he have to struggle with the nonsense of the non-native society and the genocide they've been putting on us, but now even in death, that we cannot freely, you can't live free, you can't die free. Now the whole non-native world is like that. They got their heads up their ass, that's the way they want to live. But here within the original peoples, we live our life a certain way all our life, as he did, standing for and protecting our Mother Earth. Now what they want to do is preserve his body, which means embalming fluid. They want to embalm him. That is not going to be his last act in this world, to be planted in the ground and poison the earth, when all his life he stood for protecting and defending our Mother Earth. Everybody else is stupid enough to do that as their last act in this world. That's not going to happen with my father. One way or another, today he is getting buried. We are going to plant him in the ground. So, everybody, just be thinking about this. He's going to be buried at sunset today.